All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are live this morning. How's everyone doing while we're waiting for Instagram and TikTok? Um, Go ahead and share this. Go ahead and share this with 3 people. We are live this morning. How's everyone doing this morning? Uh, how are you guys doing? I'm not gonna hold you very long, but I did want to get on real quick, and we're gonna talk about today. Oh, I'm kicking y'all over here. My bad. I did want to get on live real quick and talk about why credit education matters. We're going into the new year, so a lot of people are going to be making New Year resolutions. What's going on? There we go. A lot of people are going to be making New Year resolutions. So let's talk about why credit education really matters, right? So I'm not going to hold you here long. So let's jump right on in. For those that don't know me, my name is Kiwanis Rucker. I'm the owner of KMJ Financial Services, where we specialize in credit repair. I have an MBA. I'm a board certified credit consultant. I'm also your favorite podcast host of the Credit Refresh podcast. There are 44 episodes that you can go and take a listen to whichever platform you listen to podcasts, Spotify, Apple Music, iHeartRadio, um, wherever you listen to podcasts, you can catch the Credit Refresh podcast and you can go take a listen, right? Just want to remind you all, if you haven't seen, I am doing a free webinar on Monday, January 8th. So that's this Monday at 7 p.m. I'm going to give you 3 strategies that you can use to strengthen your credit profile in 2024. Go ahead and tap on that link in my bio, and it will get you to where you need to be to save your free seat. All right. If you're watching the replay, let me know in the comments, type hashtag replay game so that I can see you. Before we get started, make sure you hit that follow button, share it with 3 people, and then drop your questions in the comments as we go along so that I can answer your questions and invite 2 to 3 people here who you know needs this information. So today we are talking about why credit education matters. So let's set the foundation first, right? So, what is a credit score? So, a credit score is a numerical representation of your credit worthiness. It's based on your credit history, and it ranges from a 300 to a 850, right? And the factors that go into the credit score is your payment history, the amount of the debt that you currently have, the length of your credit history, new credit inquiries, and then the types of credit that you use. So, how does this impact your financial decisions? So, a higher score generally it indicates to lenders that you are a lower risk and they are more open to letting you borrow money from them with favorable interest rates, right? And then if you have a lower score, it's on the flip side. They see you as a higher risk and probably won't lend you any money because you have a lower credit score. So let's talk about what's a credit report. So these are just foundational things. So what's a credit report? What's a credit score if you don't know? So a credit report is a detailed summary of what is in your credit history, and it's maintained by credit bureaus. The 3 major credit bureaus. There are a lot of credit bureaus out there if you don't know, but the 3 major are Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. So what's in your credit report? It's your personal information, detailed history of your credit accounts, like your loans, your credit cards, all of that stuff. Um, your payment history, credit inquiries, any public records that you may have. What's going on with this? Any public records that you may have, like bankruptcies, foreclosures, judgments. And then where can you get a credit report? You are entitled to one free copy of your credit. You're entitled to a free copy of your credit report once per year, and you can get that from annualcreditreport.com. That is annualcreditreport.com, and this is the only place that you can go to get a free copy once per year. All right. Any of those other websites that's offering you a free copy, I would not trust. And then you want to regularly review your credit reports to catch any errors or identity theft or any inaccuracies. So, what's the impact on financial opportunities? We have loan approvals. Lenders use your credit reports to pull your credit report and then evaluate it to see what the risk is um, when you are when they're when you are applying for a loan, right? And then high interest rates and terms, your credit scores directly influence your interest rates that you are going to qualify for. So if you have a higher score, again, you're often seen as a lower risk and you're going to get lower rates. And then it's going to save you money. And if you have a lower score, then you're going to have higher interest rates and you're going to pay more money, right, for whatever loan it is. Remember that I am doing a free webinar on Monday, January 8th at 7 p.m. I'm going to give you 3 strategies that you can use to help you strengthen your credit profile in 2024. So you may want to go ahead and click that link in the bio. It'll get you to where you need to be to reserve your free seat, right? So also housing opportunities. Landlords, what's going on with this? Landlords will pull your credit report before they offer you an apartment to see if you are paying your bills on time. And then employment opportunities. There are some employers out there that will pull your credit report before offering you employment, especially if you're going to work somewhere like a bank or a financial institution. They will pull your credit report to see what's going on with your credit. So, understanding your credit score and report is crucial in managing your financial health and getting better financial opportunities, right? It also helps you make informed decisions when you are going to apply for credit. So, this is why understanding credit really, really matters, and it's really important to understand it. So let's talk about some misconceptions and then let's clear those up with some truths. So one misconception is checking your credit, you personally checking your credit report hurts your credit score. This is absolutely not true. When you check your credit report yourself, this is called a soft inquiry and it does not go against your credit report, your credit score. 2 is carrying a balance on credit cards boosts your credit score. It absolutely does not boost your credit score. Carrying a balance and paying interest rates is very unnecessary, and you shouldn't do it. It doesn't help increase your credit score. So if you I encourage people to pay off their balance every month. If you can't, you want to carry a low balance on your credit cards to help with your utilization. And I know 30%. Everyone says 30%, but 30% to me is not the standard anymore. I would say shoot for 10% or even lower. That is going to boost your credit score really, really fast, getting that utilization down. And then closing old accounts will improve your credit score. Closing old accounts does not improve your credit score. In fact, it could hurt your credit score for a period of time because you are closing an account that is going to have some history with it. It's going to decrease your credit score for some time. All debts are bad. All debt is not bad. Y'all, we have to get out of that mindset that having debt is a bad thing. If you're using debt for a purpose and you understand how to use that debt, having debt is not a bad thing. So get out of that mindset. Your income affects your credit score. Income does not directly affect your credit scores. Your credit scores are calculated not based on income, credit history, not your current income. However, when you go to apply for credit, they will look at your income along with your credit score. This is called debt to income ratio. They will look at that to determine if they will extend you credit. And then another misconception is you only have one credit score, which is not true. You have multiple scores. Even within the FICO system, there are multiple scores. So many I can't even name them all. different credit bureaus and different scoring models may have slightly different scores and based on their own criteria. The widely used model is the FICO score. Of course, you all know we have the Vantage score, which is used by Credit Karma, and they have different criteria as well. So there are many credit scores out there. And then paying off a negative record like a collection or a late payment removes it from your credit report. It does not. Stop paying off collections thinking that it's going to automatically remove it from your credit report, because it's not. It's going to just update to a paid collection. That's all it's going to do. If you have not negotiated with the collector to the collection agency to have that account removed, it's just going to update. So don't pay off a collection thinking that is going to have it removed from your credit report. If y'all have credit questions, go ahead and drop those in the comments. I want to answer any questions that you may have. Let's talk about, so why does credit education really matter? And I have 7 reasons why credit education matters and why you should be informing yourself about credit. So first is informed decisions. Credit, knowing what's on your credit report helps you make informed decisions about your financial future. 2, access to better financial opportunities. Again, do you want to buy a home? Do you want to buy a car? Do you want to start a business? What is it that you want to do? And it with your credit, and it's going to help you access those opportunities, right? Credit education helps you prevent and manage debt. And then we have improving financial health. Again, a solid understanding of credit can help you improve your financial habits, like paying your bills on time and communicating when you know ahead of time, because you already know ahead of time that you're going to miss a payment. So if you build these skills ahead of time, then you already know these things, right? It helps you empower your life choices. So it's a tool. Credit is an amazing tool that you can use to do whatever it is you want to do in your life. Also, understanding credit helps you avoid scams and fraud. If you know what you know, they cannot tell you what you know, right? Ensuring financial stability for your future. By using credit, you can plan how you want to build your future. If you want to take vacations, whatever it is that you want to do in life, credit can help you get there, right? So it's so important to understand credit. If you don't understand credit, get with someone who does understand credit so that they can assist you. Again, y'all go ahead and put your questions in the comments so that I can answer them for you. Before we wrap up, I came on here because I really just want you all to know, if you don't get anything else from this live, I want you to understand that credit education is more than numbers, okay? It's about empowering yourself with the knowledge and the tools that you need to make good, solid financial decisions, right? And it leads you to having a more secure life. It leads to a lot of different things. In the past, I've talked about your credit and your mental stability. It just plays a big role. Finances plays a big role in our lives. So it's so important that you understand credit. If you get nothing else out of this live, understand that you should understand credit and follow people who understand credit so that you can get a better understanding. All right. Are there any questions? Remember, I am having a free webinar on Monday, January 8th at 7 p.m. I'm giving 3 strategies on how you can build a better credit profile in 2024. Go ahead and click that link in my bio to make sure you get your free seat. I hope that you found this information valuable. I hope that you took away from it what you need to take away from it. Make sure that you share it, like, tag, whatever it is you need to do. Do all the things, okay? All the things so that you can understand credit. I hope that you have found value in this. Until next time, y'all stay safe.